All right, to show you what I mean, let me show you some of the things that I did in this site. This is a recent site. I finished building the site. It's very recent, and I just want to show you some of the things. Number one, I want them to see that we provide visual worship solutions, and this is the value I'm offering. I didn't come here to speak a lot of English. So over 10K people are waiting to connect with your service online, and you know that because of the COVID-19 issues, a lot of churches have been going online right now, and they really don't know how to go about it. So I picked the market. I'm not actually doing it for everybody. I'm actually doing it for church congregations, because I feel that they are the ones that are really affected by the pandemic as well, because you can't really gather, you can't really do a lot of things. For other people, yes, it could work basically, but those people are not my audience. These are the people I want to connect with right now. These are my hot leads. This is my zone. This is what I'm capable of. And if I want to tell you, they are really for small churches that are around me and can't really know how to go about going online and stuff like that. So I now give them that this is the value I'm offering, that they stand a chance of getting in touch with over 10K people. That's the starting mark. And if they're interested, this is my call to action. Very quickly, let's help. So if someone came in 3 seconds, in 8 seconds, do you think the person will take action? Of course, because I said that the speed at which they take this action determines your success. You're not looking at fine. So the idea is you communicate a lot on the value that you offer, you help them to see, and the solutions you're providing. That was in the C phase. And then the next thing is the validate. And now if you check the validate, what are the services that we offer? So these are the services I'm putting out, which is also in the C state, like streaming, post-recording, and all those kind of things. And you see, these are just some of the things that I've been able to, I'm validating it in terms of what I also help them achieve and stuff like that. But then what I wanted to show you was the action. I said you have 8 seconds to make them to take actions. I'm not putting any pop-up email, but I'm telling you that I have analytics stored up inside this site, and I know where people view it from. You can go ahead and I'll still have your analytics. These are the people that I now retarget and remarket and tell them about a new offer, a new product, or a better way of doing something. So I keep in touch with them. When they are now interested and they want to access that offer, that is when I now tell them to drop their email. A lot of people, customer is just trying to understand your site, and the next thing you now interrupt the flow. So I don't want to interrupt the flow. And if you check, I don't have so much video around here because some people, their network isn't that good. So I have really optimized images that it's very flexible. I mean, it's site friendly. I mean, it can load really fast and all those kind of things. I want to avoid a lot of buffer. So that's what you're actually seeing here. So the next thing is the action, because that's what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you the value I'm offering, and I wanted to show you the action step. I'm not putting a lot of buttons here on this particular site. I want to show you, and I have one call to action. I said that you have 8 seconds. I have only one call to action, and the call to action that I have is let's help. All through my site, you see let's help. Immediately after I read anything, you see let's help, and all those kind of things. So it's just one. I want them to take action and click on this button. Immediately they click on this button, I can now retarget, I can now remarket. I just want them to take one action, and that's just what it is. I'm not done. I'm still going to optimize the site, but let me just push you towards, for those of you that are still interested in getting to know how I do these things, I just want to take you to the next step on how to get started. So we're moving into practicals very quickly right now. So this is what you want to do. You're going to come into your search tab, and you're going to type strikingly. Remember, I showed you coded website, uncoded website, and semi-coded website. So the thing is, this is an uncoded website. This strikingly.com is a platform that helps you build website. And I'll show you some of the sites I've built. They are very beautiful. So before, when I was starting out web design, it used to take me like 3 weeks and some more than 3 weeks to get web design or get a site, just a simple landing page, because you're going to go into the back end, you're going to code and all those kind of things. But the customers that were having didn't really need those custom services because I could see that there was a pattern in what they were looking for. So it's just to put out a pattern, and they just want to get started, to just, oh, okay, this is what I do, this is who I am. They don't really need all those custom stuff. They just want to have something that represents them out there. So this is what I help them do. So very quickly, what you do is you could say sign up with Facebook. You could put your email and all those kind of things, and you get started. For me, since I already have an account, I'm just going to log in, and I just want to show you a lot of things. So this is the site, strikelink.com. You check. If you see what they are doing, this is already there. Like, they want you to log in or sign up. You see, the button is actually following you. You see how they have put their validation stuff like that and all those kind of things. And you can build anything. You can even build e-commerce and all those kind of things. But the way that you build it is going to be from those three things I showed you. That's why I said it is the holy grail of web design, the website that actually gives you conversion. So this is how it is. Let's get started without wasting a lot of time. So for you that are new to this site, you go ahead and sign up, and you go ahead and get started with Facebook, and automatically what they will do to you is they will direct you to the dashboard. So let's go. So this is the login page. I'm going to go ahead and log in with Facebook because I have an account with them. So once you finish signing up, I think this is the page where they would bring you to, so that you can actually log in. Some will redirect you to the dashboard, but however it is, just follow me. You understand how I do it, and you'll be able to do it yourself. Alright, so this is the dashboard, and as you can see, well, this is one of the sample sites I did with one of my students. So it's really not anything. If I open my other accounts, I have a lot of sites that I've actually helped some of my clients build here. And you too, you can, but you need to learn it first. And if you have any questions on how you want to go about it, you can feel free to contact me, and I'll be very, very interested to help. So this is just what you have. This is just some of the navigation icons and all those kind of things. So this is where you have your dashboard, you have the email service, and you have your audience. So all the same, these are just our navigation icons to getting a domain name, getting a custom this thing, and then trying to send newsletters to all your emails that have dropped emails and stuff like that. So this is a dashboard. It's a single place where it controls everything that you want to do from start to finish. So however you want to get a custom domain name, you want to access emails, or you put maybe like a contact form on your site, and then you want to check how many people have actually messaged you and dropped emails, stuff like that. So that's just it. This is where you get it from, and then you can actually send messages and send newsletters, and you just customize it for your service. So it's a one-stop platform. Are you getting me? And I like it because I think they don't have a lot of buffer. So many people don't use it, so that's why I use strikelink.com, and it's free, as you can see, except when you want to have custom upgrade and services, you can come here and you upgrade. So you click this button called create new site. So I'm going to click on the button called create new site, and as you can see, I just click get started, and it's giving me options from store, like e-commerce, business, startup, creative, personal, blog, and all those kind of things. And I can really show you an example of my site that I did here, and you can see they have really amazing templates, that high conversion templates. And you come here and you do your site, and someone is asking questions like, how did you do it, and all those kind of things. You could see this one, very nice and stuff like that. This is a restaurant and all those kind of things. So just anything that resonates with you, you can actually do it from here. And from the course of our class, we are going to look at a mini store, a mini e-store. A lot of people are selling stuff now. So this is where I click on to see some of the options that they will give me for store. Okay, so you can see independent fashion. You can see this one. You can see this dolls skincare, wealth wash, shop delicious, your Yuri Studio, Lago. Very nice template. I think I like this wealth health watch, and I like to do that. So you might want to take a view at it, but for me, I think I'll just go ahead and just click. Let's see what it looks like. So just take a look at the site. Look at it. Look at, just like what I told you. Just like what I told. In fact, they had the layout of what was in my mind. They had the layout of what was in my mind, and I'm doing this with you for the very first time. They had the layout of what was in my mind. Now let me explain it to you. This is C. This is the C, where you have a header that is very, very catchy. You look for a very catchy image and you put things out there for someone to connect with. This is an about, where they see, they know about you and all those kind of things. They see your products and your services. Then they now take action. You could see, they now take action. As very simple as that. If you can now, this is where you now take your validation, that you now have your gallery and you now have all those kind of things, and you might put your for other people, you might look at for how to, which I'm going to edit it and show it to you. You'll be looking at putting into some testimonials, some process charts, and then putting 100% guarantee or 90% response rate and all those kind of things and shipment. So this is not 100%, but then it is something that we can start with. So for you, anything that you want to do, you can check out if you want to go business, startup, creative, but the core thing is they need to be able to see the products, the services, and the value you offer. They need to be able to validate that you can give them the solution better than the other person, and you provide ease of taking action. So let's get started. So I'm going to go ahead and click Start Editing. Okay, so here we are, done the changes, and we're back to something that looks like this is just it. You can still wait for it to load. It's loading. It's loading. It's loading slowly, it's loading, but this is just what it is. Now we are going to get into the course proper. We're going to get into the course proper, and I would like to just get started. So I'm going to teach you from the foundation up, and I really want to take time right now to show you how Strikingly works.